Remember, folks, never send a woman to do a man's job. Let's talk about that right now. The term breastfeeding was trending, so naturally I had to stick my nose in there and figure out what was going on. So it turns out that ITV in the UK had recently aired a news story about the soaring energy cost for Thames water. In a tweet from Paul Embry, said ITV News did a piece about the impact of soaring water bills on an everyday mother, so naturally they got a man to play the part. And people went insane, and this is now a trending topic that people are talking about. Let's take a quick look at the news story.
This customer fears that either bill payers or taxpayers will end up picking up the tab.
The idea that we're going to have even greater water bills, soaring bills, a time of...
Wait a minute. Here's something interesting. What's that? Is that a breast pump? Why? Okay. Maybe there's a biological mom involved. I don't know.
The tab.
The idea that we're going to have even greater water bills, soaring bills, a time of prices already being hiked. You know, we have to pay a lot for food. That's tough if you're a mum like me, already struggling to get the things that my kid needs.
Customers rightly want the lowest possible pollution, but also the lowest bills. For Thames Water and the entire sector, that's creating a financial fault line.
And I think one of the most damning things that we're seeing from something like this is that, like the breast pump thing. Why is the breast pump thing in there? Is there something going on here that we should know about? Now, this doesn't really strike me as a mother that's struggling, live in a pretty nice house. I understand that water bills can go up. It sometimes can be difficult with soaring energy costs. Everyone is feeling it right now. But the larger issue comes in where this individual has said that this is their breast pump and they simulate breastfeeding for their child. Naturally, people are upset because, again, we are faced with an issue where biological males are taking over women's spaces and masquerading as the real solution to a problem. This is a big issue. Men pretending that they can be women. And I don't say that in a mean sense. I say that in the most literal of senses, that we have to return to reality. Again, I do not care how people live their lives. If you want to live your life a certain way and be a woman or be a man of the opposite sex, do you. We have to stop pretending that things like this are possible. That is likely the right thing to do. Is there any evidence that expressing as a man can be helpful, that there's actually any sort of nutrients within whatever it is that you're expressing from your male breasts? I don't know, I guess that's for science to decide. But since we are not necessarily a science-focused channel, but just more common sense commenting on what's going on in the culture, this seems like something that needs to be addressed. Normal people talk about this sort of thing and are not really on board with it. Sure, this person could do what they want, but I think we're painting a picture here for society that's not exactly good or even sustainable for that matter. And the problem too is that, you know, even when we bring something like this up, you even raise an eyebrow at this issue, you are perpetuating the culture war. You're engaging in violence against people or a group of people. The person in the news segment later came out and shared a picture of herself breastfeeding her child on the bus and said that they had only breastfed for a short amount of time because of a cancer relapse, which of course is an awful thing. And I hope they recover from that. But we are facing a total breakdown in scientific reality that normal people used to know, that men don't breastfeed, can't breastfeed, and shouldn't breastfeed. What is left for a mother to do if a man can do it? It may seem a joke, but when I say never send a woman to do a man's job, the left is perpetuating this lie that a man can step into a woman's space and do it just as good, if not better. We've seen it time and time again over the past couple of years, and we need to rope it back in. Men have a job in society. Women have a job in society. And if you even want to break it down even further, there are roles that kids need in their lives. And it doesn't matter if the man does it or the woman does it, but we need to get back to a sense of reality. We need to get back to a place where we're firing on all cylinders and not half a cylinder. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on, but I want to know if you think a man can breastfeed. Let me know right down below. And I would love to hear what you have to say about it. If you enjoy videos like this that I do and want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell to let you know every time we go live or when a new video comes out. We'll see you guys next time.